Hello, everyone. Jerry Tabbitt with you here with another edition of this Military Minutes. And let me tell you, we got a good show coming up again today. A lot of information to come out. Some familiar faces joining us. First of all, Linda Cope, President, Founder, Warrior Beach Retreat, the Executive Assistant, Jonathan, her son. And then we got Mr. Mike Barber, who is the Assistant Administrator for Business Development over at Emerald Coast Behavioral. And you got something special you're going to talk about too, Mike. But before that, Linda, it's time for the retreat again, April 13th through the 20th. We're
looking forward to it and grateful that the Sheraton Panama City Beach Resort is actually going to host us. They're donating the rooms, and we're so grateful for them and their support to make this happen. And we've got couples coming from all across the country. And thanks to the community that makes these, we're going into our 11th year now, and these would not be possible without the help and support of our patriotic community.
And it's going to be a good one, too, because people are getting more and more back to a semblance of normalcy around here.
Right. Semblance is a good way to put it from the storm, yes.
But, of course, like anything else, still need a lot of help. WarriorBeachRetreat.org, go to that, and you can donate anytime you want to on there. But who's our speaker this time?
Who is our speaker, Jonathan?
Hung Kao.
Commander, he was the former commander of the Navy Dive School, Commander Hung Kao, who is the captain in the Navy that now is in Washington, D.C., and he's going to be here actually for the whole week with his family, and we're grateful to have them come.
So. He's such a great guy, and I know this community still loves him. They still talk about him and everything.
Yes.
So, but you're busy with that. Jonathan, how you helping Mom out?
I'm telling a bit word of mouth to tell everybody what's going on, and just being there with her right-hand man and just to get
there you
going.
Go. That's all that counts.
Yep.
Well, we want to get Mike in here now. A very special event coming up. Emerald Coast Behavioral always is such a huge sponsor for this, Mike.
Thank God
you're
for them.
Getting ready to have a huge golf tournament. Tell us about it. I know you're not a golfer, neither.
I'm not a golfer.
So we're not going to talk par, birdie, or anything like that. We're going to talk about who, what, when, where, and how.
This is our Warrior Beach Retreat Classic. And it's actually our first annual because for, no explanation needed, we missed one. But we did have one before. This is actually our 11th fundraiser. We do a barbecue in the fall for the Wounded Warrior Beach Retreat, and we're very proud of that. We've donated over $110,000 at this point, and then we have the Golf Classic too. But on top of that, so we're excited about that.
Now, where's it going to be at?
It's going to be at the
Nicholas, I believe.
Yes, the Nicholas course
out there at Bay Point.
At Bay Point.
At Bay Point, yes.
How many people can you sign up for that? Is there any limit? Or?
I don't know that there's a limit. We've got sponsorships as well as people who sign up to play.
There you go.
And so there's all levels from $100 up to $2,500 for a corporate sponsorship, and then people can just sign up to play.
Yeah, and there's so many different ways. You can call Tim Bedford over there. We'll have his number edited into this 532-6460, or Craig Seacrest 774-7710. But it sounds like a lot of fun. And what's the actual date on that, Mike?
It's April the 18th.
April the 18th, right in the middle of the retreat.
That's right.
Yeah.
So when our retreat's
8
going
a.m.
on.
to register, and 9 a.m. is the shotgun start for the event. So that'll be good.
Good deal. Sounds like a lot of fun. All right, Linda. So many different activities planned and everything. This community, one of the biggest things is they love that parade. And I mean, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger with our people coming out to see it.
And we're grateful. That'll be April 16th, leaving from the Sheraton Panama City Beach Resort, going to High Praise Worship Center again.
Right.
The church that had graciously wanted to host us is still in Hurricane Michael recovery, so they are going to host us in the fall. But High Praise just stepped right up. They did it in the fall. They're going to do it in the spring, and they were so gracious to help. So we're very, very thankful.
And hopefully we'll have some special guests at that and everything too. Your dad's coming up again this year.
My dad, Lieutenant Colonel Norman C. Hayes, 29 years in the Army. He's coming back. We have him give out the challenge coins to the veterans, and it's so special coming from Dad when he gives it to them. And Dad's actually going to speak at the supper, so he'll speak there, and he's going to talk about Memorial Day. The next holiday coming up. So we are glad that he will be here and address that. But he and my mom they're both about 8. My mom just turned 88, Dad turns 88 in June, and they're going strong. And I'm number 2 of 10 kids, so they are very active people as far as with their children and grandchildren, and so grateful for them.
Now, 2 big events for these young men and women is the fishing on Wednesday and the spa
Yes.
on Wednesday.
Yes.
I take care of the fishing. We're going to be in good shape in that. We're going to take care of the guys, but you got the ladies to take care of, and you need a little help with that.
Oh yes, we really could use some donations. They're going to the Hilton Sandestin Spa in Sandestin. It's a beautiful day. We focus on the caregiver. There's a lot of events for a lot of veterans, but to me, the caregiver, it's tough on them because there's a new normal.
Yeah, sure.
You know, Jonathan was going through the list, just calling veterans today, talking to them, and I don't know if you got to talk to any of their caregivers too, but that's what sets Warrior Beach Retreat apart from so many other groups.
Sure.
Is we focus on the caregiver, and that's a highlight of the week for them.
And what we're so proud of here with this one is that everything that's raised in this community stays right here. It goes back into this community.
Right.
So we don't have to worry about national advertising, buying TV sponsorships and all that. It's all raised by the good folks here in Bay County, and then, well, outside of the county too, if we have some of that coming in. But I want to talk to Mike just a little bit more here. I forgot to ask you, are you a veteran?
I am not.
But how does that make you feel when you see what's going on with this, and the more and more you hear about the opportunity to help these veterans out?
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, we serve a lot of veterans, but we have, an active duty unit, and we just keep blooming that military program. And that's the thing we are the most proud of.
And one thing you need to be sure you do is you need to meet some of these young men and women up close and personal. I mean, you get attached to them. It's like they become part of your family.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Linda, 11 years now, right?
We're going into our 11th year. It was 10 years last fall.
What's the continued drive behind this? Why do you still doing it? We hear that a lot. I always say, why not? They need us.
Well, that's true. But being the mother of a son that lost both legs above the knee in Iraq and wounded his hands, your new normal it's a dance to find where you belong in this world, and the people that love you and take care of you, you just need the support of other veterans to make it through. And when they come on the retreat, they're with other veterans that they connect with the rest of their lives. They keep up with them, and they don't feel alone anymore.
And that's the big thing. I mean, my wife Norma and I don't know how many extra kids we picked up now, but that is the thing about it. The amazing part is when you see them come in, when they come into the airport, they're welcomed in, the red carpet treatment for them, and they look around and say, I don't deserve this. And then they start to realize the love that comes in this community, and it's amazing to see the change from day 1 until day 7 when they leave. They finally have a purpose in life again, and that's what this retreat's all about. And like you said, the caregivers, it's so important with them too, because they're totally wrapped up in helping their husband. Now, there's some of them that the wife is the veteran, the husband's the caregiver. Right. But the majority of these ladies, they're so wrapped up in this that they don't have a chance to breathe for themselves. They don't have a chance to act like a real lady again.
That's right.
They're just stuck there doing things day after day after day, which they're not complaining about. But that's why this Wednesday fishing trip is so important, because the guys get away from mom for a while, they get away from the house for a while, and they have a lot of fun. But the ladies finally realize, Linda, that they now can relax because their husband is safe. They don't have to worry about them.
That's right. So many of them don't leave their warrior side because they don't feel like they're safe. They feel like they have to be there. But they're coming in Sunday, the fishing trip's Wednesday, and by then they know we're not using them for political or financial gain, which is a big thing for us. And they feel comfortable. So the ladies, Norma will tell you, I mean, they talk, and women talk anyway. But all of a sudden, you're with people that get it.
Right. Yeah.
And they talk, and they share, and they cry, and they go, your husband does this too? Yes, where so many of them feel so isolated. Where, like Jonathan goes with them on the fishing trip, and they tell some stories. So the guys are with guys.
We always tell truth.
And
It's
they're
not
always
stories.
no. They're talking about the big fish they catch, but the guys are together and the girls are together. And again, the Jubilee donates the fishing trip, Charlie Paprocki, every year,
Yeah.
and we're so grateful. But again, it's this community that donates pretty much every venue on the beach they get to go to for free.
And that's what's so great.
And the restaurants that donate, and we get gifts that we give to the ladies that are at the spa. We have a drawing. And I mean, this town is what has made this the success it is. We would be nowhere if we didn't have a community like we live in. And coming from my dad, we moved every 2 years of my life. He's a retired lieutenant colonel, served 29 years. He's never seen a community like ours.
Right. And
The
that's thing.
patriotism here.
Yeah.
And hopefully our community will get the credit one day on the national news for what they are and who they, for what they do for those that have served.
And before we started, we were talking about the hurricane. It's even better, I feel, now.
Right.
I think the community's closer and more devoted, and
That's
things like the
right.
Warrior Beach Retreat, it's all over the place. I just think it's
Yes,
wonderful.
we live in a good town with good people.
Yes, we do.
We're fixing to run out of time here again, as they say, but another quick recap on the golf tournament. It's April 18th.
April 18th, 8 a.m. to register, 9 a.m. to start
Right.
the golf class.
Emerald Coast Behavioral. If you have any questions, we'll have these phone numbers for you, but just call them. They take care of it. Anybody that wants to play can play. They can sponsor, do whatever they need to do.
Yes.
All right, Linda, we got about a minute left to go. Close it out for us.
We really covet prayers for this retreat. We do. For all those that are attending, and if people want to donate, warriorbeachretreat.org. And God has always made a way, even when people thought we shouldn't have had the retreats because of so many fundraisers canceled. We just knew we needed to because these veterans and their wives needed it. So we just kept going forward, and the community has stepped up to help. So.
And warriorbeachretreat.org, if anybody wants to donate to that, it is greatly appreciated. When these young men and women get in town here, they'll be in their vehicles. Their names will be on their vehicles. Show them a little love and kindness like you do to everybody around here. All right, April 13th through the 20th, next retreat.
Yes.
Linda, Jonathan, thanks for coming in. Mike,
Thank
you and Emerald Coast Behavioral for running this together for us. We're out of time.
Well,
We've done
it's
a lot,
been
all
good.
used
Yeah.
all of our time up again for today. But please support this retreat. That'll do it for this edition of Military Minutes. We'll see you next week with a brand new topic. Have a great day, everyone.